It could have been 6, it could have been 7, it could have been 8. Serbia were that bad today. Ukraine 5, Serbia 0. I was looking for a game to watch today, and something told me that this Ukraine-Serbia game is the game to watch. There were many other games I could have chose from. I could have watched the Spain versus Faroe Islands, or I could have watched the Denmark versus the Republic of Ireland, and there was many other games. Can't even remember. But I chose Ukraine versus Serbia because I had a feeling it would be a really good game, and it turned out to be so. This is Ukraine's biggest win since they became an independent nation, and this is Serbia's biggest loss since they became an independent nation. This is also Andrei Shevchenko's biggest win as a manager of Ukraine, and this is Mladen Krstajić's biggest loss. And I know a lot of people will be calling for Mladen Krstajić to get sacked today, like right now. Make it happen. Make it happen, because it was a debacle of a performance by the Serbian national team today. It was men against boys. I couldn't believe what I was watching. At the beginning of the game, we had a contest. But after Ukraine scored, oh my God, the floodgates opened. They opened, and they opened really, really wide to let in 5 goals. This is ridiculous. Mladen Krstajić did not lose a game since he lost twice at the World Cup. And even though he came down with a lot of criticism, he began to pull things back and to gain the trust of the Serbian fans. But all that hard work will be undone today. It will be undone today. Ukraine 5, Serbia 0. You heard it right. 5-0. Remember, Croatia recently got smashed by Spain. I bet the Serbians were probably laughing. Well, guys, you know what is going on. You know what I'm trying to say. But for Ukraine, we had Shigankov. These names are really, really difficult to say. Shigankov scored in the 26th minute. And then he scored again in the 28th minute. And then he could have scored 2 more goals, but it didn't happen. But Yevhen Konoplyanka came out in the second half and he dazzled. He scored twice. Once in the 46th minute, and then after Yaremchuk put away the 4th goal, Konoplyanka scored a 5th to put the final nail in Serbia's coffin. It could have been 6, it could have been 7, it could have been 8. Serbia were that bad today. They were bad. For one of these goals, I could remember Nikola Milenkovic even getting nutmegged. They were bad, and they were very, very impotent going forward. Prijovic, very poor. Jovic just moved to Real Madrid, and he was poor today. This is not an indication of how Luka Jovic will play at Real Madrid. Well, we hope not, but he did not get any chances today. Dusan Tadic, usually very, very good, wasn't that effective today. Kolarov as well, very ineffective today as well. They have put in a few good balls, but that's about it. The defense were pedestrian. They were slow. They were lethargic today. Ukraine ran rings around Serbia. It seems like Andrei Shevchenko has been on the phone with Pep Guardiola or Jurgen Klopp, or one of them, because Ukraine were playing like Liverpool and Manchester City today. And Serbia were playing like Fulham or Cardiff in the Premier League analogies. But that's how good Ukraine were. They were really freaking good today. They were good today. And Serbia, where do they go from here? They did not start out Euro 2020 qualifiers well at all. At the bottom of the group. At the bottom of the group. Group B. The standings right now, Ukraine on top of the group. After 3 matches, 2-1, 1 draw, 7 points at the top. Luxembourg in second with a win, a draw, and a loss after 3 games, 4 points. Portugal in second place, 2 points, 2 draws. Lithuania in fourth with, after 2 games, 1 draw and a loss, and at the bottom of the group, You know who? Serbia. 1 draw and a loss. A goal difference of -5, even worse than Lithuania's. Is Serbia going to miss the 2020 Euros? They may still have a lifeline, a UEFA Nations League lifeline. They may have to use that lifeline. They may have to use that lifeline. This is like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, right? Serbia has to use that lifeline. But are they gonna get rid of Mladen Krstajić? Are they gonna do it? That's the question I have for the Serbian fans watching this video, because I know there are Serbians watching this video. What to do with Mladen Krstajić, because he screwed up in this game. He really screwed up. The lineup, it wasn't good at all. To start Prijovic ahead of Alexander Mitrovic was not a good idea. It was not a good idea at all. Definitely not. We had Andrija Zivkovic on the bench as well. Someone who could have started. But that's all in hindsight. That's in hindsight. If Serbia won, we would have been saying, oh, they played really well and oh, Mladen Krstajić is doing a great job with the team, but they did not. So he has to come down for some criticism. Adam Ljajić, terrible today. He was brought off. Luka Jovic, oh, he did not look good today at all. He did not look good today, sorry to say. Krstajić, Filip Krstajić, very good player, but none of the Serbian players were good today. Gashinovic, Kolarov, Tadic, Prijovic, Maksimovic, Spahic, Milenkovic, Dimitrovic, all these guys have to take account for this beating today. 5-0. It's not looking good for Serbia. They need to turn things around. They need to turn things around, and they need to do it fast. This is not a good start at all. But it's still early times, guys. It's still early times. No need to panic. The next game will be on Sunday, I think. The 10th. It's the 10th Sunday. They will play Lithuania at home. And the fans won't be happy when they welcome the Serbian team back to Belgrade. They won't be happy at all. Then after they play Lithuania, in September, they host Portugal. And guys, we know what Portugal is capable of doing. We know this Portuguese team. Even though Serbia picked up a draw in their first match versus Portugal, they might not be 2 times lucky. They really might not be lucky again. And then after that, Serbia has Luxembourg, a team they should beat. And then they have a lot of games. They have time to recover. But how are they gonna go about this? It's not a good start. And a lot of times when you do not get a good start, it is very hard to recover. But I'm talking a lot about Serbia here. Ukraine, how amazing were they today? How amazing were they? They were very, very amazing. And I have to give the Ukrainian team a lot of credit here. Shevchenko has done a great job since he took charge of the team in 2016. I think he has only lost 5 out of 26 matches, and this is his best ever victory. Ukraine was at the last 2 major tournaments. So, well, I should say European tournaments. Correct me if I'm wrong. And they look like they're on the way to a 3rd. Look like they're gonna book a place to Euro 2020. They're looking good. If they continue playing like this, they will top the group and book a straight place to Euro 2020. Piotr, early on in the game, he was tested, but afterwards, he was just a spectator, enjoying the goals. I'm not gonna attempt to say these Ukrainian players' name, because not the ones I can't say, because it's really difficult. But Stefanenko, Malinovsky is a really, really neat player. Konoplyanka, I know of him since his days at Sevilla. Since his days at Sevilla, I knew of Konoplyanka. Then we have Victor Shigankov, who scored those 2 brilliant goals. Those are only his 2nd and 3rd international goals. So, wow, Ukraine has a lot to look forward to in the future. And today, Ukraine just beat Colombia in the Under-20 World Cup to book a place in the semi-final. So it's a great day for Ukrainian football. Yaremchuk was good. Zinchenko, man. Zinchenko looked so good. And not because he's a Manchester City player, he looked damn good today. Matvienko, all the players from Ukraine look good. Krstajić as well. Viktor Kovalenko coming off all these players looked really, really good. Guys, what are your thoughts on this game? I want you to let me know in the comment section down below. But this was a horrible performance by Serbia. I expected better from Serbia. But Ukraine, man, they were absolutely phenomenal on the day, and they are looking good. They are looking really, really good. For Ukraine, their next fixture will be against Luxembourg coming up on June 10th. A game I expect Ukraine to win. And then they play Lithuania. So Ukraine could really, really, run away with this group and go on to how many points they have right now? 7. So they will go on to 13 points after 4 games. I'm predicting that. Well, after 5 games, they will go on to 13 points. And I think that may be enough to book a place, because you have Portugal and Serbia are the only 2 teams I think could challenge them for top spot in this group. But guys, I'm your boy Dominic Rich. I'm rambling on way too much. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you're new, hit the subscribe button, slap a fat like on the video, and until next time, peace out. Rich.